Hi, how you guys doing? This is Rich here on behalf of Rich TV Live, and today I'm going to be speaking to you about Meta Growth. And let's take a look at the price right now. For those of you guys that are in America, you can use Webull and get 2 free stocks just by using this platform. This is Webull right here. I've been using it quite a bit. Unfortunately, if you're in Canada, you can't actually get a Webull account. You can get a free account. You can get the app. Like I'm using this app in this desktop version for free, but you can't actually physically buy or sell or trade. But if you're in America, you can. So for everyone that's America, you can set up an account. I have a description down below and you can learn more about Webull, which I think is a great platform for investors. All you really need to do is start with at least $100 and you get access to 2 free stocks up to as much as $1,400 a share. So this is Meta. You could see here the 1 year. I want to show you the 1 year because it's crazy. We were at $1 in April. We're now at 18 cents, despite the fact this company keeps getting bigger and this company keeps getting better. That is, 400% upside from these prices. More than 400% upside from these prices. And I'm going to show you why I like this company. This is the website. It's metacannabis.com. And they're getting ready for, they call it Meta 2.0. At the core of the cannabis frontier, Meta is the hub connector connecting the parts, a place where a master can hone their knowledge and an apprentice can ignite a passion. Meta is a transformative space for the modern cannabis consumer. Explore our wide variety of choice products, tailored experiences, and key educational information. Beyond having a legal and safe shopping experience, our highly trained staff, our friendly guides, are dedicated to helping assist you with your purchase. Throughout our store, you will discover bold graphic elements synthesized with immersive tech design to help our consumers feel educated and empowered along their cannabis journey. This is the website. And if you want to view more, click on view more. Look at our stores. Stores look beautiful. Meta is a transformative space for the modern cannabis consumer. Explored our wide variety of choice products, tailored experiences, and key educational information. Beyond having a legal and safe shopping experience, our friendly guides are dedicated to helping you make an informed purchase. Interesting. Their head office is in Etobicoke, Ontario. I mean, you could see all of their stores here. Meta and Me. Brands. Thank you guys for joining here. I want to know what you guys think of Meta. I've been watching these guys for quite some time, and I think that we're really close to a bottom. Here are some of their accessories and brands. Alta V, Canna Farms, Broken Coast, Edison. This is Edison. Namaste, San Rafael, Trailblazer, Weed MD, Sundial, Up Cannabis. So you see what they're doing is they've got a store and they'll take other LP's products and sell them in their store. Let's take a look at the investor presentation. So they're Canada's largest recreational cannabis retailer, 35 licensed locations currently in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. They're at 18 cents, guys. 18 cents. 60 million plus in retail sales since adult use legalization in October 2018. Clear path to rapid growth in store count over the next 2 years. 95 stores by end of year 2020. So they got 35 stores right now. They're expecting 60 more stores in 2020. Roadmap for improvement in average revenue per store and gross margin. Senior management team with extensive retail and brand experience. Significant embedded value. We control a growing consumer data set. They are maintaining their leadership position with significant near-term growth. 24 stores last quarter opened up. Currently, it says 33 stores today. Estimated forecast end of 2020, 95 stores. 17 million in retail revenue last quarter with 32% retail gross margin. Look at the retail cannabis locations. The symbol in Canada is META, Meta. It's called Meta Growth. And the symbol in America is Nacnf. Symbol in America is Nacnf. So you can see they have 25 locations in Alberta, 1 in Saskatchewan, and 9 in Ontario. Oh, wait a second. Sorry, 9 in Manitoba. Wow. So these guys are in like the prairies. 25 in Alberta, 1 in Saskatchewan, 9 in Manitoba. So you could see 13 locations in Calgary, 4 in Edmonton, 1 in St. Albert, Alberta, 3 in Lethbridge, Alberta, 2 in Medicine Hat, Alberta, 2 in Airdrie, Alberta, 4 in Winnipeg, 1 in Brandon, Manitoba, 1 in Apasquayak, Manitoba, never heard of it, 1 in Portage la Prairie, 1 in Thompson, Manitoba, 1 in Morden, Manitoba, and 1 in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. And you can see they are growing their retail cannabis store locations, target 95 stores in 2020, including 35 in Ontario alone, 14 in Manitoba, 1 in Saskatchewan, 37 in Alberta, and 8 in British Columbia. And they are creating a strategic alliance with Second Cup Coffee Company. So you're going to see Second Cups with Meta products in those coffee shops. We know retail. They have a proven track record of retail expansion and excellence with Sobeys, Walmart, Costco, Canadian Tire, Best Buy, M&M Food Market, the Home Depot, McDonald's, the beer store, 7-Eleven, EB Games. So these guys are doing something special despite the fact the stock has been absolutely decimated. Metrics to date, 35 licensed stores, 3 provinces, 66,000 square feet of retail space, 800 plus SKUs, 1.5 million plus transactions. Wow. 40 plus average purchase value. So the average person is spending about $40 every time they purchase. 17 million in quarterly retail revenue. Love the revenue growth for this company. 60 million in retail revenue since legalization. Experienced retail team of 350 plus employees. Canadian retailers own the customer relationship. The retailer controls the relationship with both the consumer and the supply chain. We control the shelf and guide purchasing. We provide marketing in an age-restricted environment, real-time data-driven inventory management, real estate strategy, retail merchandising. We collect, aggregate, and disseminate critical data. You can see some of their products. And they're getting ready for Cannabis 2.0, which will be launching in literally 12 days. Preparing for new products, adjusting retail environment and merchandising, adapting to a more balanced and sustainable supply from LPs, educating store staff and consumer on the new product choices and cannabis in general, implementing new technology at retail and online, preparing for new markets, more players, saturated markets, growth markets, Ontario and British Columbia. So they will be opening up in Ontario, the biggest province in all of Canada, and in British Columbia, where I'm at, which is going to be epic because British Columbia is just getting started. So is Ontario. So there's still so much room for growth. So you could see they are going to be selling flower, oils, capsules, sprays, edibles, pre-rolls, cannabis vapes, and beverages. That's 8 different products that they will be selling. So it says here, we are operating experts, proven management team with retailing, cannabis, real estate, HR, and compliance expertise. Templated store design, staffing, and training, centralized support for efficiencies of scale, HR, marketing, finance, legal, experienced real estate management, identifying best locations and leases. Our business model and expertise allows scalable operations. Value creation by increasing same store sales and gross margin. Improved LP supply, increasing same store sales. Programs to increase average customer purchase. Increased focus on accessories, e-commerce expansion, increased product assortment, improved product quality and consistency. Increasing gross margin, evolving pricing strategy, introduction of white label products, impact of edibles and concentrates, data monetization, increased focus on accessories, management service agreements. Here's the share structure. Obviously, this is very important to us. We want to make sure that we are investing in companies that have a good share structure. I think that their share structure is reasonable. So here we go. Capitalization table, National Access Cannabis Corp, Meta Growth as of August 31st, 2019. Common shares issued and outstanding, basic 189 million. They've got 5.6 million options. It's reasonable. 11.5 million warrants. Also very reasonable. Fully diluted 206 million shares. Now to give you guys a comparison, Cannabis Growth is approaching, or I believe is around 300 million shares issued and outstanding, currently trading around 25 bucks. These guys are at 18 cents, doing 17 million a quarter and 206 million shares fully diluted. They do have a convertible debt, which matures November 30th, 2021. So they still have a lot of time there. 21,150,000 convertible at $1.08 per share. So in order for them to convert at those prices right now, we would have over 400, I think it's close to 500% upside in the stock to get that conversion. Just saying. I love to bring you guys stocks before they explode. Right now, these guys are beaten down. I'm going to show you the chart very soon. I think the upside from here is literally 500%. We saw them over $1 this year. They are back at 18 cents. Will we see them at $1 again? I believe we will. And if we see them back at $1 again, the upside is between 400 to 500% for a company that's going to have 90 plus stores across Canada, currently has 35. So if you can expedite their revenue growth at least 200%, we're talking about a company that's going to go from 17 million a quarter to at least 50 million a quarter, and that doesn't take into account edibles, cannabis infused beverages. So I anticipate the number to be even bigger. I think this goes to $1, and anyone that gets in now is going to have a chance to make 400 to 500%. That's just my opinion. That's my prediction. Love to know what you guys think. I've been talking about these guys a lot. I haven't done any videos on them. Now is the time. Options. Weighted average exercise price of options is 66 cents. So as you can see here, everybody that's converting is converting at a much higher price. Weighted average remaining contractual life is 3.6 years. Warrants weighted average exercise price is 90 cents. Anybody looking to convert is going to be converting way higher, guys. Expiry date of warrants. Warrants expire January 30th, 2020. 5.6 million expire on January 30th. 900,000 expire December 21st, 2021. Quite some time for those. And 5 million expire April 11th, 2023. Lots of time for those to expire, with the exception of the 5.6 million, which expire January 30th. You might want to wait until those expire to see how it goes. But this is a company I believe you need to put on your watch list. You need to put on your radar. I will not be surprised to see this stock go up by 400 to 500% in the next year alone. Just saying. Management team, Mark Gollinger, Chief Executive Officer, Meta Growth, formerly National Access Cannabis Corp. Once again, the symbol is NACNF in America and Meta, META in Canada. Meta Growth, formerly National Access Cannabis Corp, continues to demonstrate revenue momentum in a supply-constrained environment, says Mark Gollinger, CEO of Meta Growth. Investors want to know what's next for Meta Growth. We plan to open more stores in Alberta and Manitoba. Expect positive movement with our license applications in British Columbia, are applying for licenses in Ontario, and plan to roll out an improved, streamlined store design to enhance customer experience and optimize CapEx. With the recent filing of our preliminary base shelf prospectus, we provide us with the flexible access to capital. We are confident in our ability to execute on our strategic growth initiatives and that our revenue momentum will continue for the foreseeable future. This is the management team. Board of directors and investor highlights. I'll get into your guys' questions pretty soon here. They are the largest Canadian recreational cannabis retailer at 18 cents. 35 licensed stores in Alberta, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan. Significant near-term growth, 95 stores by end of 2020. That's tremendous growth. Cannabis retail first mover advantage, management team and board with track record of creating shareholder value, very important, and leading retail data collection. This is Meta Growth. Now let's take a look at Webull. And let's take a look, like right now you could see they're just stuck. Take a look at the one-day chart. So right now you can see that it actually is showing that the MACD is actually showing buying pressure, which is good. Volume is very, very little, 4,000 shares right now. And if you go to the one-year chart, you'll see that it's been as high as $1.04 in April. In April, this is $1.04. Despite the fact that in April, it was making a fraction of what it's making now. So the question is, do we go back to that dollar and beyond mark? Or do you guys think this stays at 18 cents? I've been waiting for the right time to bring this to you. Everything's been beaten down. Everything's been going down. So I thought, you know what? Now's the time. Let me just get into some of your guys' questions. Agata says, Organigram Holding Inc. announces the market equity program. What do you think about this? I need to look at that news. If you have a link, please share it. Gopa32 says, man, I've been telling everyone CHK, an American oil company, is at 25-year low and now popping up. Hurry before it breaks the dollar. Reefer Al Joint says, hello, beautiful world. How you doing, Reefer? How you doing, Dylan Fraser? Lucky Dog says, hi, Rich. I think Meta is going to do well. Community-focused, good starting revenue. I think it's going to do really well. I think the potential is enormous with this company. I mean, to go from 18 cents to $1, we're talking about 500% upside. I love anything with 500% upside. I'm not going to lie to you. I absolutely love anything with 500% upside. Reefer Al Joint says, smash the like button. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. Lucky Dog says, I am looking for an entry on Meta. Ramdad says, how much debt do they have and are they able to get financing? Debt on the balance sheet. Debt on the balance sheet. Let's see here. This is Rich TV Live. You guys can go and follow along. They're actually traded 112,000 in volume so far. It doesn't have anything for its earnings. Just try to find a different... Let's see if I can find it on the Webull app. Let's see here. This is the 1 month chart. You can see that in the 1 month chart that it's been as high as 21 cents. It's been as low as 17.5. Currently at 18 cents. Pretty close to the bottom over the last month. And let's take a look at... Sorry, this is the 1 minute chart. Apologize. So if we look at the 5-year chart, you can actually see that it's been as high as $1.30. It's never been this low in its history. It's the lowest it's ever been, historically. Ever. Meta. Let's go to their website. Debt to assets. Okay, so they have been showing a loss. This is why the stock clearly has been going down. But I believe that this is a company that will be in the path to profitability pretty soon. They don't got any financials here on the website. Store looks nice. Beautiful. Let's see here. Well, the revenue has been growing very, very nicely, but they are still operating at a loss. This is why the stock has not been going up. So I see the assets at 46 million, and I see the liabilities at 30 million. So they've got more assets than they have liabilities. So the debt to equity ratio isn't that bad. But they're still operating at a loss. This is why the stock hasn't been going up. System Deadlock asks, how about Choom? How many actual stores have they opened for customers? It's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. System Deadlock says 95 stores is huge. I agree. These guys are on the track, the right track. And obviously they're not profitable yet. That's why the stock's going down. But that could be the buying opportunity for us. So when they do become profitable, I fully expect to see this stock climb back up, like we're seeing with Liberty Health Sciences in America right now, who's climbing up because they're growing and their revenue is growing and they're positive EBITDA and positive adjusted operating income. And all of a sudden the stock is going up. Trulieve is generating a positive operating income. They're now at $18. They're up 80% in the last 4 months, despite the fact the rest of the sector is going down. It's very clear to me that right now the market makers are saying that if you're not profitable, you're not going up. It's that simple. If you're not profitable, your stock's not going up. And companies need to really focus on profitability. Mike says, I will watch this stock. Very weak chart, stock on downward spiral for years. I'm not suggesting you go and you buy it today. I'm just saying that this is a company that I think has a future. And this is the lowest it's ever been. So from that perspective, I think there's enormous upside. Tremendous upside from here, based on the fact that this is the lowest it's ever been. And when I see a stock that's the lowest it's ever been, I see a buying opportunity. Now, of course, since it's the lowest it's ever been, it could keep going lower, but it also has a very good chance of going way, way, way higher. And that's what I'm thinking about is, the future of this company. 35 stores right now, planning to open up 95 by the end of 2020. 17 million in revenue, add another 60 stores to that, add edibles to that, add cannabis infused beverages to that. I'm anticipating that the revenue growth by the end of 2020 is going to be at least 50 million a quarter, which means they're going to go from doing 60 million a year in revenue to 200 million a year in revenue. That's tremendous growth. That's like 300% growth year over year. I anticipate this going way higher. When? I'm not 100% sure. That's why we're bringing it to you guys. That's why I'm bringing it to you guys. I want to open up this discussion for Meta. I've been literally waiting for them to hit the bottom so that I could do a video, because I love to bring you guys stocks before they explode, not after they explode like everybody else does. I like to bring them to you before they explode. Now remember, the cannabis sector has been beat down in 2019. It's been the worst I've ever seen in the cannabis sector in 3 years. Everything has been decimated with the exception of the companies that are making profit. The companies that are making profit and the companies that are backed by big money are the ones that have been relatively, they've also come down, but they've stayed relatively strong. Company like Trulieve, which happens to be the number one cannabis company in the entire sector as far as adjusted operating income, they have performed enormously well in 2019. And I believe they will continue to because they have the highest adjusted operating income in the entire sector. That's what's working for them. The question is, will Meta get on that level? I believe with 95 stores opening up in 2020, they are well positioned to get into a positive cash flow situation, eliminate a lot of debt, and really build shareholder equity for shareholders who want to get in now at these prices. That's my opinion. I might be wrong. Remember, always consult a financial advisor before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Always invest in the best. The best is always blessed. I believe that Meta has a chance to be one of the best in Canada. With 35 stores right now and looking to expand to 95, I think this is one of those companies that we need to watch very, very carefully. And it happens to be one of those companies that nobody talks about. So I decided to bring them up and put them on your watch list, put them on your radar, and be a stock that you start to really watch closely, because I think the upside from here is absolutely tremendous. Just want to get into some of your guys' questions. You guys could see this is the 5-year chart. This is the 1-year chart. This is the 6-month chart. So every chart you look at, 3-month chart, all you see is a straight down. 1-month chart, everything's been going down. Oh, it looks like in the last month, it did get a little lower. So in fact, it has been as low as, I guess it's been as low as 16 cents. I guess it's been as low as 16 cents is the lowest it's ever been. So you might be able to get it a little bit lower, but I also think that the upside from here is absolutely tremendous. Love to know what you guys think. Reefer Aljoin says, it's great to see chat room users communicating with one another. That's the beauty of this community, guys. We want to create a place where you guys can come, we can talk about stocks, we can share opinions, and we can let each other know which stocks do we like, which stocks do we dislike. You know, is Meta a buy? Would you stay away from it right now? Do you think it has a future? These are the types of conversations that we want to engage in here at Rich TV Live. Five Finger Limited, how you doing, buddy? Ramdad says, the Premier of Ontario won't let one company run 35 stores. It's in his mandate to stop monopolies. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. With 1,000 stores, I don't see how they'll have an issue opening up 35. And especially because of the fact that they work with all the LPs. So the LPs will be in their store. So I think they will have 35 stores in Ontario. Lucky Dog says, when you guys go into any store, ask what the average number of people are visiting, the average sales, and best selling product. Very good, Lucky Dog. I agree. Please, guys, if you guys go into those stores and you make those videos, ask those key questions. Mike says, stock just turned up. You did it, Rich. Bravo. Green. Ramdat says, till the dump tomorrow morning. Mike says, amazing pep talk. I've been told chicks in Canada are hot. True? I mean, there's hot chicks everywhere, man. Neurosis, how you doing, man? Neurosis says, smash the like button for Rich TV. Thank you, Neurosis. I appreciate you, man. Mike says, CHK, I am in 10,000 shares. I hope you win big, my friend. Blueberry Medical is up 21%. Let's go to my watch list. Blueberry Medical. There it is. Blueberry Medicals. Blueberry Medicals is at 10 cents, up 17%. Mike asks, Rich, do you shop there? No, I'm in British Columbia. They don't have any stores in British Columbia yet. But once they do, I'll definitely go there. Narosa says, Chiron is up 11% this morning. How you doing, Jason Garza? Compound Interest Stock Guy says they got some debt on the books, but one big investor is holding off his payment for a couple years. I think they're going to be okay. How is OGI today? Compound Interest Stock Guy said around 8.5 to 9 million cash last quarter. Lucky Dog says, looks like Meta is gap filling from November 19th. Compound Interest Stock Guy says, I like Meta. I have a little bit, but their financials are 12:30. I'd rather wait till then. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I'm not suggesting everybody goes and buys it the second. That's not why I'm showing it to you. I'm showing it to you for you guys to put it on your watch list, put it on your radar, and open up the discussion as to whether or not you think this is going to be a good company long term, and if you think this is a company that has a future. This is really what I'm concerned about. Do you think Meta has a future? Jason Garza says, wow, ACB for 248. Can't wait to talk about this price with you guys. I mean, these prices are crazy. Lucky Dog says, Trulieve, Florida population 21 million versus Canada 37 million. Yeah, I mean, obviously Canada can't compete with America when it comes to population. There's no doubt about that. But I think that we definitely have the opportunity here in the cannabis sector to be players and to really develop good quality products. And we still have 37 million people here that need their medicine. So there are going to be some Canadian companies that will do very well. Clearly, Canopy Growth, Kronos Group are backed by billionaires. Aurora Cannabis clearly is a global giant, even though the price has really struggled. Meta has also been beaten down like a lot of the companies in the sector. The question is, will this continue? The indicators that I'm looking at right now, the MACD, the Bollinger Bands, they all look pretty strong right now, to be honest with you, showing that it's starting to move up. You could see here the indicators starting to point up. Indicators are starting to point up. And you could see here on the MACD, there's a lot of buying pressure here. Starting to even out a little bit, but the indicators have been somewhat bullish here today. So I'll be watching it very carefully and very closely. Love to know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think that this is going to be a big winner? I think that the potential for this company is tremendous. Lucky Dog says, what about people who live in the countryside in Canada and want to order recreational online? Any suggestions on the best company? Order recreational online. I would probably do it from the Ontario Cannabis Store. And the products that I've tested have been products like Tilray, and they use High Park. It's called The Batch. I've tested products, THC Biomed. They've got some of the lowest cost products, reasonable, pretty decent. It's about $25 for 3.5 grams. And I also have just recently tested for you guys and did a review on San Rafael Tangerine Dream Med Relief product from Aurora Cannabis. I believe all these products are available on the Ontario Cannabis store. I've never ordered from the online platforms. I've only actually physically gone into the stores here in Vancouver, but I've heard that a lot of those products are available online and you can buy it directly from the Ontario Cannabis store and the BC Cannabis store. I've never done it yet. I'll probably have to learn how to do that and then I'll be able to bring it to you guys. But from what I see here with the indicators are looking pretty bullish right now for Meta. Indicators looking pretty bullish right now for Meta. No, there's no stores in the States. These guys are not an international company. These guys are only focused on Canada. These guys are strictly focused on Canada. If you see their stores look absolutely beautiful. So really nice looking store, very clean looking, very sleek looking, 35 across Canada, and they are looking to expand all across the country. System Deadlock says they should upgrade to OTCX because it costs $50 commission to buy from the US side. I don't know why these companies are not doing that. I don't know. Compound Interest Stock Guy says, I think Meta has great potential, FAF as well. I agree with you. Fire and Flower has the potential to be a giant too. FAF. Let me try to add it to my watch list. Really like Webull. I'm going to be using it more and more for you guys, show you guys how this platform works. Love this platform. Using it almost every day now. Use the app on my phone. Unfortunately, they do not have the accessibility for Canadians, but if you're American and you want to start trading, all it takes is $100. I have a description down below, and you can start with Webull trading options, stocks, shorting stocks. They give you aftermarket data. They give you all the data here, as you can see, advancers and decliners. I mean, they got all the data here. Look at all the data. Trends, hot ETFs, hot sectors, top gainers, top losers. So all the tools are here at your fingertips. They got Hong Kong. They got the global markets. They got cryptos. Because I'm getting into Forex, because I'm getting into options, I'm going to be bringing all those videos to you guys very soon. This is a great platform because they have a lot of that information right here, all in one place. They also got a stock screener, so you can literally screen all your stocks. So these are some of the top stocks that I'm watching, and you can see some of the top gainers today. And you can do paper trading. You can start paper trading with $1 million and start buying and selling stocks so that you can gain some experience before you actually spend any money. So love this platform, and let's go back to the watch list. Yes, it has level 2. Only for big board stocks. For example, let's look at Cannabis Growth. See the time and sales on the right hand side here? Canopy Growth. As you guys can see the time and sales on the right-hand side? That's the level 2. So they've got level 2 market depth right there. So you can see that you can buy Canopy Growth right now at 1906 and you can sell it what is it? Where's the level 2 indicators? This is the time and sales. You know what? The level 2 might only be on my phone. I don't see it on the desktop version unless I'm doing something wrong. Options quotes are available now. Analysis. So this is Meta, guys. Love to know what you guys think. Compound interest stock guy says Afghani Kush by PSF is good. Pure Sun God, I like them. Good prices. Them and Xena probably have the best value for your money for flower in my opinion. Then San Rafael, Broken Coast are the most popular. Yeah, so love to know what you guys think. Wanted to bring you guys Meta today. I really do think the upside for these guys is tremendous. I would not be surprised to see them go to $1. They're currently at around 18 cents. Love to know what you guys think. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. We bring the winners. We bring them to you first. Meta. Meta Growth. Will it be a big winner? Let me know, guys, what you think. Comment down below. Share this video everywhere. Smash that like button if you like this video. This is your boy Rich from Rich TV Live. Bring you the winners. Bringing them to you first. Since 2017, I know the cannabis sector has been beat down, but I promise you it will turn around. And some of the best companies have already started. As you could see, TrueLeaf up 80% in the last 5 months. TrueLeaf is up 80%. Why? They are the #1 cannabis company with adjusted operating income. If you want to win, you got to invest in winners. Put your money in the best, invest in the best. The best is blessed. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace. Meta. If there's any stocks that are moving that I need to pay attention to, that I need to look at, please let me know. I'm out. Indicators look pretty bullish here on Meta. Looks like some volume's coming in. Peace.